Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors got repeat on their mind just months after their magical run to the NBA Finals, getting back to the promised land for that core in Golden State was the most important thing, and they did just that, winning the 2021-22 NBA championship. Now, in regards to the future of the Golden State Warriors, look, it's Silicon Valley. It seems like they print money there, but the reality is this is probably the last season you will see this Golden State Warriors team as currently constructed. They got 3 guys and a possible that's going to want big bags really, really soon in Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, and Andrew Wiggins, and maybe Klay Thompson down the line here. The reality is the Warriors are not going to be able to pay all of these guys. So this will be most likely the last time you see them as currently constructed. Jordan Poole could get close to $100 million. Andrew Wiggins definitely is going to get at least $100 million if you look at his size and athleticism. And reportedly, Draymond Green still believes he is a max player in this league. We shall see about that. When Curry was asked about this at Warriors Media Day this week, he acknowledged that the Warriors got some contract decisions on the table, but he believes the Warriors can keep all of these guys. He said absolutely when asked about does he want all these guys back. A good organization is going to have those talks, especially with me, Andre, and Draymond. Even though he's a part of that, we have to have those conversations knowing that every decision is meaningful in terms of us putting the best team together and keeping things moving in terms of being a championship contender every single year. You want that to be the spirit of how decisions are made. We want the best chance to win every single year, and we've proven with this squad that's what the results have been. We want to keep that together for as long as we can. That is the goal. Now, I'm going to give my brief opinion on what I believe the Warriors should do with their current contract scenario there in Golden State. I believe all eyes need to be on Klay Thompson this season. You know what you got in Steph Curry. He's one of the greatest players to play of all time. You're going to pay him whatever he wants for the rest of his life. Klay Thompson, though, is the question mark. If Klay Thompson can get back to the defender of old for Golden State, then this makes this conversation a lot more difficult, but then it also means you probably feel comfortable either losing a Wiggins, or if Klay could get back to the score of old before his injuries, then you probably comfortable losing Jordan Poole. But if not, because of the brand that Klay is, he's not just going to sit around and be in the back seat of Steph's car. I don't believe that. Now, obviously, we look at Steph Curry as the better player of the two. I think he's comfortable with that, but they're splash brothers. I think it's one thing for Klay to be on the passenger seat up front with Steph, but to maybe be in the back seat now as guys like Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins emerge in Golden State, I think that's a different conversation. So I think the guy you want to watch out for is Klay Thompson, whether that means trading him at some point this season or after the season, and then that maybe can create some space to keep 2 or 3, or maybe you can work it out to keep all 3 of these gentlemen in Golden State if it makes sense. Draymond Green, what he does on the court is just very tough to put in numerical form because he's such a special, unique talent. Jordan Poole is on the uprise. He's getting better and better each day. He seemingly is not as great a shooter as Klay, be clear about that. But if he's like 50% the shooter that Klay is, and he can slash and get to the rim, that's a conversation you would like to have about keeping him over Klay. And then Andrew Wiggins right now, I mean, obviously not the shooter as Klay either, but he is a better defender today than what Klay has been over the last calendar year since he's returned from injury. So, I mean, we shall see. But I'm telling y'all, man, this is most likely the last time you see this Warriors team as currently constructed. That don't mean that they can't win, because clearly they can rebuild. They just did it again over the last couple years. But only time will tell who the Warriors decide to keep. Let me know who you think is the most important of the 3 between Draymond, Jordan Poole, and Andrew Wiggins. And let me know what you think about Klay Thompson and my take on him as, to me, the guy that should be the odd man out based off of last season.